since before you were born, you have been conspired against by those who fear how formidable you could become.
For over 30 years, Mortal Kombat has been one of the premier fighting games, beginning in crowded arcades and persisting across nearly every home console generation. Despite being titled Mortal Kombat 1, this is the 12th main installment in the prolific franchise, given its quirky name due to a soft reboot of the story.
So these two aren't thugs?
The Lin Kuei is a centuries-old clan dedicated to Earthrealm's defense.
There are a few ways to spend your time in Mortal Kombat 1, with the popular story mode having you take control of different fighters across 15 chapters. The plot takes place after Mortal Kombat 11 and its significant Aftermath DLC. Liu Kang has defeated Shang Tsung and Kronika and become the God of Fire, watching over time and recreating the universe with the help of the Hourglass. He forms an uneasy alliance with Outworld to continue the titular Mortal Kombat tournaments, with Raiden winning the right to represent Earthrealm. There are a lot of fun references to the classic games, but the story loses steam and stakes when the scope gets too big. Characters come in and out before you can connect with them, and it's even harder when dealing with alternate versions of characters and innumerable timelines.
Princess, we can help you.
Your blood. I smell it. How sweet it will be to lick off my fingers.
If you've played any Mortal Kombat before, you mostly know what to expect during a fight, but there are some new tweaks to get acquainted with. Air combos are more pronounced, so getting your opponent airborne is especially advantageous. In addition, you have an enhance meter consisting of 3 bars that can be used to augment special moves. This system deserves special praise because enhancing moves doesn't necessarily make them more powerful, but offers different utility, like bouncing an opponent upward instead of knocking them to the ground, creating countless opportunities for creative attacks and combos.
We're off the map. We should go back, recheck the route.
It's this way.
The new Kameo system is the most notable addition to Kombat, and a fun one for veterans of the franchise. After selecting your main fighter, you can choose a separate Kameo fighter from a list of classic characters not featured in the core cast, including Stryker, Cyrax, and Goro. During a fight, you can summon them with the press of a button to execute various attacks, such as Stryker throwing grenades or Goro flying in for a heavy stomp. You can also use them for combo breakers, but it costs a pricey 3 bars of meter. Fatal Blows return from Mortal Kombat 11, which become available when you dip below 30% of your health. Landing the devastating attack sees you and your Kameo fighter perform beautifully disturbing, bone-shattering attacks that eat a large chunk of the opponent's health bar, making them especially dangerous. Combining your main fighter with a Kameo character offers a lot of different strategies, and team compositions can dramatically alter how a match plays out, as well as adding visual variety to Fatal Blows.
Fatality.
The roster consists of over 20 returning fighters. Classics like Scorpion and Sub-Zero handle similarly to their past iterations, complete with ice clones and teleport punches, while others like Liu Kang have subtle alterations to their traditional movesets, like his iconic flying kick. The roster provides a nice balance of playstyles from ruthless aggression to calculated zoning, especially when coupled with the Kameo fighters. While there aren't any new characters, many of them haven't been playable for years, like Li Mei and the fallen demon Ashura. The iconic fatalities are just as bloody and disgusting as ever. Playing as a specific character earns Mastery XP, which unlocks not only cosmetics, but additional fatalities and brutalities, adding meaningful rewards for playing as your preferred fighter. You can purchase easy fatality tokens to trigger them with a simple button press, but the standard inputs are so easy and forgiving that you don't really need them. There's strong variety throughout, and your Kameo fighter can even perform their own fatalities, ensuring you can periodically mix things up.
They're dead? You killed them?
Many moons ago. I do hate loose ends.
The difficulty and skill gap in fighting games is usually pretty steep, and the amount of creativity already on display in Mortal Kombat 1 is inspiring, with online opponents pulling off unique and devastating combos that will leave you humbled. There are seasonal ranked and casual matches you can participate in, as well as casual King of the Hill. In ranked mode, climbing higher tiers by winning matches not only pits you against tougher opponents, but also nets you some seasonal rewards. Overall, the matchmaking is solid, offering good bouts against opponents of similar skill levels.
The Scorpion invading our timeline also lost his wife and son to Quan Chi's murderous machinations.
In addition to the story mode, Invasions is a sizable single-player mode that plays sort of like a board game and picks up where the story leaves off. You progress through multiple environments from the story mode like Johnny Cage's mansion and the Living Forest. Some encounters have different modifiers like flaming bats that fly through the arena or super armor for your opponents, making it trickier to land damage. After each fight, you earn XP that can be used to level up and eventually add stat points to each fighter. Every character also has a status alignment like fire or ice, that when matched correctly against your opponent, will have them do more damage and receive less, encouraging you to swap fighters at a regular clip. There are also talismans and relics that offer different buffs and special moves that can be upgraded with collected resources. Lastly, there are keys that can be obtained to unlock alternate paths that usually have nice rewards. It's a very promising mode that not only offers a lot of great bonuses, but provides a less stressful environment to play with the whole roster of characters. More is coming to Invasions via seasonal updates, so hopefully NetherRealm will maintain the quality of what's here with different themes and environments. When you're looking for some quick old-school action, a variety of towers provide different sets of challenges. Each tower is a variation on the classic arcade format, including a character-specific epilogue once you've completed one, which is a nice reward for players invested in the continual lore. Of course, you can also play single matches locally and set up tournaments against friends.
Brutality.
The crypt is noticeably absent this time around. The same can't be said for the store, though, which offers seasonal and non-seasonal unlockables. You can earn regular and seasonal coins by playing matches and completing daily and weekly challenges, and then use those coins to purchase specific items in the rotating shop. You can also melt 1,000 coins down in the shrine to unlock random rewards like concept art and music. Overall, the unlocks are mostly unsatisfying, as they take a long time to earn, and obtaining a piece of art over a cosmetic can be disheartening. While this could still happen in the past crypts, clearing out different areas was still rewarding. Thankfully, mastery levels for each fighter alleviate some of the randomness. Mortal Kombat 1 is another strong entry in the franchise with a polished presentation, high production values, and good core mechanics. The Kameo system, enhanced meter, and air combat add tons of creative possibilities to combat. The story has an incredible presentation, but loses steam when the scope gets too big and messy. Meanwhile, Invasions are a promising new addition that will hopefully get meaningful support in future seasons. But the full package feels like it's missing just another piece of the puzzle. Time will tell how it will evolve with future additions and balance tweaks. But for now, Mortal Kombat 1 has everything you need for a skull-cracking good time. Final score, 8.5 out of 10.
Excellent.
Thanks for watching our review. We're Easy Allies. We've been writing about games for decades. We also do podcasts, streams, shows, and more, all funded by regular viewers just like you. Head to patreon.com/easyallies to pitch in and get rewards. And be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell to stay connected on YouTube. See you soon.